Hey, welcome to the Crunchy Ginger. Today I'm going to show you how to make what we call in my house booty wash. Booty wash is a wipes solution for cloth diapering, or I'm not gonna lie, I've honestly used it for myself. But what it is basically a solution for cloth wipes. If you cloth diaper, or if you just want to cut down on some of your waste while you're at home, having a solution like this is a really great option. For the solution, we need a couple of things. A dispenser to put it in. We need distilled water or pre-boiled and cooled water. If you're using pre-boiled water, you're going to want to boil for 5 minutes. That's going to kill any microbes or nasty organisms living in your water. You don't want any of that on your baby's bottom. Castile soap. I would use unscented Castile soap, or if you don't have Castile soap, you can use your baby's your baby wash, their body wash. Some sort of oil. This is jojoba oil. You can also use a fractionated coconut oil or a sweet almond oil would work really well. And I like to add a couple of essential oils. This is tea tree or melaleuca and lavender. So for this recipe, I like to use a bottle like this. This is like a one-touch glass dispenser bottle. I bought this on Amazon. I'm actually not sure where else you will find a bottle like this, but the way it works is you kind of touch this part and the liquid comes up on top. So I have my wipe and do it like that. Other people use spray bottles. I know a lot of people just use a spray bottle like that. That's perfectly fine, but for me, it didn't really work as well. I had trouble kind of getting the wipe wet enough, or my kids would play with the spray bottle. I was a little concerned when I first bought this because it is made of glass, but I'll tell you, it's been dropped a number of times and it's really pretty well made. It's pretty sturdy. Another thing that's great about a bottle like this, if you're using essential oils, you really don't want to put them in plastic. The essential oils will break down the plastic. So the whole purpose of this is to avoid all the yucky bad stuff that's in a lot of commercial wipes. And by adding essential oils that are breaking down a plastic that might be kind of questionable, you're sort of negating the purpose. So I would stick with something like this if you're going to use essential oils. Another great thing about it is that it's an amber color, and sunlight will affect the effectiveness of some essential oils. So that's why you often see them in amber colored or blue colored glass bottles. So we're going to start with some soap. Not a lot, just a little bit. You just need a little bit of suds, a little bit of bubbles to help wipe off the mess. Castile soap is concentrated. You don't need a ton of it. I'm just really gonna I'm not really gonna measure it. I'll just use a couple drops here. That's probably, it's probably about half a teaspoon or so. This is a 4-ounce bottle, just to give you a perspective. If you're using your baby's baby wash, I would use 2 pumps, 2 squirts of baby wash. It's a little less concentrated than this Castile soap is going to be. And again, you're going to want to use the unscented one. The next thing I like to do is add a little bit of lubrication, basically. So this is jojoba oil. I'm just going to add kind of 2 or 3 squirts. If you're using fractionated coconut oil or sweet almond oil, even a squirt of vitamin E oil would work well too. This is going to help moisturize. It's going to help wipe off the mess. All of these ingredients serve a function. The next thing I'm going to do is add 5 drops of lavender. Lavender is soothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be mild enough for baby. It's going to smell fresh. It's going to help. It also has some cleansing properties as well, so it's going to help with cleaning and making sure that none of that yucky poop or pee hangs out on there and causes diaper rash. And the last ingredient I'm going to use is tea tree oil or melaleuca. And tea tree oil is antibacterial. 1, 2, 3. Just 3 drops of that. This stuff is pretty potent, so you don't need a lot of it. But it will help, number one, preserve our solution, and also it will help clean the area. Okay. Then you're going to fill the rest of the bottle up with your distilled water or with your pre-boiled and cooled water. I just kind of fill it up to the top like that. Screw your lid on and give it a shake. So let me show you how this works. I've got, this is a cloth wipe that I made, and I will show you how to do that in another video. Just do a couple of and it gets really super wet there. So this is great. I use it. You can use it on your own skin, test it out, make sure that it doesn't feel too tingly to you. But I've used this, we're on our second kid now, and I've been using this same wipes solution recipe for about 4 years, I guess, and it's always worked really well for us. One more thing I should say about this is because it doesn't have any commercial preservatives in it, you're not going to want to make a bunch of this up in advance. You're really going to want to use this within a couple of weeks of making it to keep it fresh. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope that you found this useful, and I hope it's one small change that you and your family can use to be a little more frugal and a little more natural. If you like what you see and you want to know about more small changes you can make, hit subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.